Finally, we get to go to the Sand Kingdom. Something I
Hang on,
really like about this game.
I thought we were doing part 7.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We're on part 7, right?
No.
Mario's in the brothel, right?
What the fuck?
Well, what am I watching?
I don't fucking know. You better get on the right part. Anyways, we finally get to do the Sand Kingdom. Something I quite like about this game. This game has a very similar world adventure kind of vibe as Sonic Unleashed. And they do that in a lot of different ways. Like the Sand Kingdom is just like kind of the world name, but the actual name of the place is Toast Arena, and all these places have their own unique little names, their own unique NPCs all over the place. The map screen is literally a brochure for the kingdom you're in. It's all good stuff. I love it.
I did not know you could go backwards or back behind them.
Yeah, this is just.
I don't think I ever noticed the moon back there.
Yeah, this is specific to this kingdom. There's just a hole back there. There's some like very cleverly hidden moons in this.
Are there any required moons outside of like defeating the henchmen?
Well, that's funny you ask that. You don't even have to beat the henchmen.
Really?
Yeah, you can, as long as you get enough moons in a world to power up your Odyssey to go to the next world, you can just leave. You never have to actually do any of the story content.
So I'll leave these poor suckers frozen.
Yeah. I think it would be, I think actually in Cap Kingdom, well actually yeah, Cap Kingdom and Cascade Kingdom, you have to fight a Brutal in Cap Kingdom because that's the tutorial. You're not really doing anything. You're not collecting moons in that kingdom in the first place, but you have to fight a boss. And then in Cascade Kingdom, unless you know how to do a speedrun skip, you do have to fight Madame Brutal to get enough moons to actually come to Sand Kingdom. But other than that, yeah, you don't have to do fucking shit in this game. And that's a big point of contention as to whether or not you really like this game or not. In terms of the Mario fan base, at the very least.
I mean, for a first-time player, you're gonna go to the obvious stuff and do that first. So I don't think it's really an issue.
Yeah, I see it that way
also,
too.
I really like the music track here.
Toast Arena is probably one of my favorite kingdoms in the game. You missed out by not playing more of this, because there's some really cool kingdoms later on.
Oh, we still got another week before we record more. Maybe I'll play more.
I doubt it. You keep saying that, but you just don't.
Yeah, I am playing 13 Sentinels right now. Wonderful game. Everyone should play.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't like it.
It doesn't sound like something for hashtag #TedJellyLord.
It's a visual novel adventure game where you play as 13 separate characters in an out-of-order story with a mandatory RTS segment.
Sounds great.
I don't think you would like it. I didn't think I would like it.
No thank you. RTS in general. RTSs, like MOBAs, anything that kind of has that sort of vibe to it, which I know is like the most vague statement ever. I'm just not for it. Not for it whatsoever.
That's just that it isn't that kind of RTS, but you still don't like it. How are you supposed to find this?
There's a gap in the wall right above the sand. And that's a classic Super Mario Brothers like 2 kind of secret.
And that
where they
is
hide.
why I will never 100% a game.
I mean, this
Not
game
just this game,
has,
but any game.
yeah, but this game has like a hint system if you can't find moons. So it's not like this game is like
I didn't even
completely
notice that.
directionless. Yeah, once you beat the once you beat the boss, the main first boss of a kingdom, a blue toad appears at the start by the Odyssey. He's part of Captain Toad's crew, I guess. You just spend like 10 coins and he'll tell you the location of a moon. And he'll mark it on your map. And then there's also Takatu. He's like a little parrot, and he just gives you like the name of a moon, and you can kind of like guess where it is based on that if you don't want to spend the money with the toad guy. So this isn't like the original Zelda where you just have 0 direction for the secrets. And it's also like that specific secret is like a very like Metroid secret. Like you just see the wall and you see there's an inconsistency in it. You're like, maybe there's something back there.
I don't think we ever talked about this, but I also love that we get 8-bit transitions for all the tracks during these 2D sections.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cute.
They really went above and beyond for these, because you even get full 8-bit sprites for each of the different outfits in the game for Mario. Like that's a lot of sprite work. I know it's a very simple character sprite.
It's weird though. I can't believe they stole this idea from Nier Automata.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Like Nier Automata, was the first ones. Not even the original Nier. No, Nier Automata, which came out after this, was just the first game to have really smooth transitions from 3D to 2D like that.
In 2017.
Yes. Not including the original.
What about in the year 2008 with the game Sonic Unleashed, created by Sonic Team?
Well, you see, Nier is a sequel to Drakengard. And did you know that Mario 2 is actually called Doki Doki Panic?
I don't know what this bit is, but it needs to stop.
I'm trying to distract you.
It needs to stop now. From what?
Learning the truth, motherfucker.
I am the truth. I am the truth, the light, and spirit. This episode has been very strange so far.
This section was cool.
Yeah, and now they all of the fucking micro platforming sections in this, they escalate in difficulty in the same way a 2D Mario level would, where I'm sure everyone has heard of the like design philosophy of like
yes,
2D Mario,
we've all seen Game Maker's Toolkit.
Yeah, where you introduce something in a safe environment and then you mix it up a little bit, or you make it a little unsafe. You add some enemies, you add some pits, whatever, and then you bring it all together in a one last big segment with it. It's pretty much what they do in this game on a microscopic level constantly, and I really like that.
It's kind of distracting though when you realize it. Because then you just picture it. Because then you just follow that same formula in your head on every single challenge section. And it's a little distracting sometimes.
I mean, I don't really think about it while I'm playing. I'm just like, oh, platforming, yay. Because this game is incredibly fucking easy. I haven't talked much about the difficulty of this. And is something that I can give as like a down point for this compared to other 3D Marios. I think this is probably the easiest 3D Mario has ever been.
Are there any like optional harder challenges,
Yeah.
or is everything mostly a similar scale?
You get the tradition which started with like Galaxy 2, where if you like complete the game, you get like a really, really hard bonus challenge at the end. And that's about it for this game, actually, now I'm thinking about it. There's not a lot of hard stuff in this, and that's actually a problem I have with Donkey Kong Bonanza as well. You have like this crazy movement kit, and you have all these different movement options with like the different captures and stuff, but you don't really have a lot in the game that actually puts that to the test. You kind of just are doing it because it's fun, and you're doing it, you're just doing it because it's fun, because you can beat this entire game just by walking around and doing the regular jump. There's technically no real need to be doing all the other crazy jump combo stuff, other than it's fun and I'm skilled and I can do it. But yeah, there's not really anything that really forces you to kind of like contend with those movement mechanics. Even the super challenging level at the end of this. Oops. That's what I get for not looking at the invisible platforms with the capture. But
And you still don't do it.
Well, no, I've played this game too much, and I just kind of know for a lot of these areas. Especially with Toast Arena, this is, like I said, my favorite my favorite world. So I played this one a lot. It also doesn't help that one of my favorite forms of YouTube content as of late has been like Mario Odyssey challenge videos.
I've just been watching Pan and Koic Mario 64 videos.
I watch a lot of, for anyone in the audience who might be watching who also knows, I watch a lot of Small Ant, CJ Ya, and Fur, and that group of YouTubers, because they do a bunch of stuff together. They do like speedrun races where they have like a bingo board where they have to complete certain challenges to like lock the other person out of that spot on the bingo board or whatever, stuff like that. It's kind of like watching Super Metroid randomizer races and stuff like that. But I don't know how much of those you've watched.
None.
Fair.
I feel like I enjoy a lot of that content. It's just a lot of the YouTube content I do go through is usually stuff I don't actually have to look at the screen for, because I like to have it on the background while I do anything else but watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of YouTube content like that too that I watch. It's like the Mario Odyssey stuff is stuff I watch with like my girlfriend. Where we're actually like actively watching together, because we get like a kick out of it. It sounds very childish, but that's just the kind of generation that we grew up in, I guess. I don't know. But because I watch a lot of the speedrunners play this game, I do end up trying to do stuff that is probably beyond my skill set, and I end up fucking up quite a bit because of it. So
yeah, as long as it's part of the fun.
Yeah. Out of bounds. Gasp.
Oh, I would have never figured that out.
It's not out of bounds because they put coins here.
Is it just coins?
Yep. It's kind of like, so you know how in like classic Sonic, they will kind of like give you a little reward for exploring the level a little bit, going to places you might not expect. It's basically that. They have a bunch of like trick jump spots in the game that require a lot of skill to get to. You never have to go there.
As long as I
because-
keep getting rings and I keep getting lives, I will find as many useless secrets as I can.
Yeah. The best ones in the game are like in this kingdom. We're about to go inside the inverted pyramid. We won't see the section I'm talking about until next part. Because that's something that is in like all of the kingdoms. Is you have the main storyline to defeat like the brutal of the kingdom or whatever. But then there's like the world peace storyline that you unlock after you do that, which gets you like, you know, it alters the state of the kingdom a little bit. We'll see what the altered state of this kingdom is next part, though you've probably already seen it. Yeah, I like that each world has like 2 main story quests. Kind of lets you explore the kingdom more in different ways, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you have like a locked version and then the unlocked version, I guess.
Yeah. And like certain moons you can only get after you've gotten world peace in a kingdom.
You're gonna hate me for this, but it's kind of similar to what Nier Automata does.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you progress through the game, different sections of the world will be altered due to various events, and that'll change what NPCs are doing, what quests are active, and such, which is pretty cool. I like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It also means you have a hard cut on when you can actually beat stuff, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, nothing gets, like, locked out in this. Whenever you, like, unlock a new state of the kingdom. Everything is always accessible in the final state of the kingdom, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, aside from, like, when you do certain speedrun skips that obviously cause you to do unintended shit. But
that's some classic Mario platforming right there.
yeah. they really like tried to make it feel very Super Mario Brothers. The physics are very bad though, I will say, for the 2D Mario segments. They're nowhere near as good as the original Super Mario Brothers physics.
So what you're saying is that Sonic Superstars is better. Confirmed.
Better adaptation of the original 2D gameplay? Yes. Though I would argue the level design of the 8-bit segments in this is probably way closer to Super Mario Brothers than the level design in Superstars is to, like, Sonic 3.
Well, yeah, it's not trying to be Sonic 3.
It's trying to be Sonic 1 CD.
It's Sonic
2.
Superstars.
It's trying to be new Super Sonic Brothers.
It's trying to be a game. The game of all time.
The game that exists. Damn it. You can, if you angle that right.
To do it all, to break all of them.
Mm-hmm. You can get that to get all of them if you angle it perfectly. I just never know exactly the angle I need.
So close, though.
So
Have you ever done it?
Probably not. Oh, yeah, I've done it like
But you
once.
skipped it.
Maybe. Yeah, I realized I accidentally skipped the cutscene, but let's be real here. The dialogue for these guys is just it doesn't matter. They all basically say the exact same thing as one another. And they're kind of lame. The Brutals are just kind of lame and boring, in my opinion.
I really like their designs personally.
Yeah, I like their designs. They are just like...
But they had fun with it. But yeah, I guess story-wise, yeah, it's probably good to skip over them.
I'm not going to be skipping the rest of them. I did this one by mistake because, again, my like muscle memory when I play this game. I have played this game quite a bit, just going for like the minimum amount of moons and just speed running to the end, basically. So I do play this game a lot, skipping cutscenes, but yeah, you're not really missing much. That's all I'll say. But yeah, now it's nighttime. Ooh, what the fuck is happening? Who knows? We'll find out in the next part of Super Mario Odyssey in 22 seconds because I had to show the hole in the desert cutscene.
You didn't have to.
I did. I try with the when I do these kinds of recordings, I do try to have like the start of a part have the cutscene. But with this game, everything is so seamless and smooth. I just couldn't fucking do it. So I just had it be like a cliffhanger
Just
for
cut
the
your
next
losses,
part.
yeah.
Yeah, that's just what I kind of had to do.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
Yeah. But we will see you for more Sand Kingdom in the next part of Super Mario Odyssey.